So I got this here toy. You know, I never picked it up a couple months ago. I decided to start looking at it more, and I was plucking the strings. And then, like about 2 days ago, I had like a big breakthrough where I decided to pick it up, and I just been playing it. And I think I learned how this little Rubik's Cube had this little Legos, had the little toy soldiers to work. I don't know. It's a fun little toy, the ukulele. But I don't know what they call this. They call it a what? A ukulele? Mukulele. They call it this little toy. I've been learning a little piece of song on it. I've been playing little tunes like that. That's where I really started. I was just messing around with that shit. I like the way that started. It reminded me of some old goofy shit we used to hear when we was just jits. With the old fucking Jacob Sartorius head ass, Justin Bieber head ass. When they was at the little white parties with the ditties and shit. And they was getting groomed as little minors and whatever. You know what I'm saying? But that shit, it's got that, you know what I mean? That's what, it's got that essence of like, I don't know. It's something kind of whack, something kind of weak. Low key, the way them niggas is singing, you's a bitch to me. You know what I'm saying? Let me hear you with it again. Oh, there you go. Just that ringing tone, you know, it reminds you of that shit. It's not bad, and I play it, but it's there. It's goofy shit. I got some more of that other shit. I started feeling like those tones, these C's was what was making it feel gay, like some whack ass weak shit. What was making it feel like that? It was these. Every time I would hit that, it would bring the sunshine, and it would make all of the pains and the woes goes away, and it would become blissful, and we will all feel the jubilee. It's so sunny. Well, I started to feel like that wasn't enough. I needed some dark tones. That's when I woke up. I started telling myself, play with the shapes that you don't use, boy. I tell them, start practicing with what you don't use too often. I started writing down the different shapes in my grimoire, the spell book, boy. I got the etchings in the spell book. The dog got to the pages. Oh, on this side, the dog got to the pages. Oh, and I got these pieces of the music. I got the music written down. And the music, and I've been working with the other mages out there. I've known a couple of them. They got dark mages and light mages and clerics. They work for the church. They so zealous. The devil in them, I swear. Don't get caught up with no clerics, boy. Anyway, they got here I am thinking about, I feel like this shit's whack. So I start playing with other notes. I start practicing on these sorts of places. You know, that type of shit. Damn, I fucked it up on the last go around. I did hit that shit in the beginning, but that was long before I started actually playing the tool. That was that piece y'all said. Just playing with these dark tones. I can't hit that shit right now. I'll come back and play that shit later, but right now, I can't like catch the I played it perfectly right there, but I was just stuck on the first loop of it, like the dun 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 dun. I like it, and then it hits you with the dun 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 dun. So that's where I would take the dark tones at first. I was like. No, I can't play that shit right now, but I fucking feel it. I feel that shit. I can't play right now for some reason. We got all these Amazon packages. Amazon package here. Amazon package here. 3 Amazon packages here. Got three of the hoes. Got the net. That's for catching this one when he runs outside. Home dog down the road. Cat just got murdered. Don't know by what. But when we catch it, we gonna smoke his ass. Cause he violated. He violated on the set. Cause he violated. Cause the puzzle nigga violated. We gonna blow him. I don't care what it is. Let me find him. I'm like, kill me a pussy nigga. You know what I'm saying? Cause they knocked off Orange. At least that's how a big homie put it. Dad, we don't let no cat go outside. Cause there's stray dogs out there. And they kill your cat. That's all they want to do. Just catch him and kill him. And your cat's the same way with any other animal, which is another reason why we don't let the cat outside. Because a cat, your domestic house cat, should not be contributing to no feral cat population. We go out there and we smoke a feral cat. Because we know he go around and he made it so that the fox and the bobcat have so much less food. Because he's not even eating that shit, bro. He just goes and kills. The cat has a weird-ass instinct to just kill shit for no reason. They'll dead-ass wipe out all the endemic species if you allow it. You gotta go in there and blow the feral cat. Y'all upset? But don't waste his hide, cuz. You got to taxidermy him or take him and make food byproduct for animal food. There's so many creatures that could eat the cat. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't know anyone who processes feral cats. But I know they don't just leave the body there. Like in Australia, a lot of them take the fur. Or at least in Australia, it was actually relatively uncommon for you to be like hunting feral cats to the level that these two were doing. It was like a weird documentary about feral cats. And there's like these two old ass motherfuckers and they're like real dope, skinning every single one of them. And they just had a bunch of cat hides, bro. And that's just so funny. Some people think that perceiving cats as negative is a bad thing. Bro, feral cats are bad. You should have way more care for your cat, bruh. They can be perfectly content just sitting inside all the time. And they should be, because that's literally how they're supposed to be. Now, if you have a homestead and you want your cat to handle pests, that's a completely different story, bruh. But even then, you might want to get a GPS collar or a GPS somewhere on your cat, because niggas will come and steal your cat too, bro. That's crazy. People steal cats. Weird ass blue hair white bitches, cuz. I swear for God, nigga. They say because my cat is unspayed, that there's a huge big deal and she's gonna die real early because of it. And I'm inhumane and unethical. Man. Nature is nature, cuz. Life. They got me out here munching on these pizzas, cuz. I made a pie this morning. Fucked around and fucked around. The toppings, great. I just had the wrong kind of cheese, nigga. I hate cheddar cheese when you put too much of it on a pizza now. See, I ran out of mozzarella and provolone, so I only had some, and I ran out of Parmesan, so I only had fucking sharp cheddar, Colby Jack, which is white and yellow. Well, that's like spotted. It's a fucking pepper jack. So you know what that shit. Look at it. That shit's cancer. Disgusting. It looks yellow, doesn't it? Exactly. It looks fucking yellow. I hate the way that cheese comes out, bro. I'll eat it on a sandwich. I'll eat it in macaroni, but not on a pizza. Don't put too much cheddar. You can get away with a little bit of cheddar. A little bit. You can get away with a little bit of that yellow cheese. Bro, and there's some yellow cheeses that taste like white cheeses and some white cheeses that taste like yellow cheeses. Now, that's just fair. But at the end of the day, in general, you got the white cheeses and you got the yellow cheeses. It's really like unprocessed or processed. Put shit in there, go make it that way. I'll cook it a bunch of times in a different manner than you would cook these other cheeses. Anyway, I've been making the pizzas for a little minute, so I eat a lot of pizza while I sit here in my prison cell. And I they gave me a Rubik's Cube. So what is you gonna do with your little toys? You know what I mean? Is your little toy building blocks? Like, are you gonna build your little castle or maybe build up a toy gun? Like, run around and fake shoot people with your building blocks? You got these blocks? You got some Legos? Is that what your toy is? You gonna make structures with this shit? Or do you got like a Rubik's Cube, a puzzle game? Or you got some board games, cuz. You got some Uno. You know? What type of toy is you gonna make this shit? At the end of the day, the ukulele is a good ass instrument, cuz. This shit real fun to play with. I hate the way it sounds, bro. It sounds so fucking gay sometimes. And I'm like, Bro, let me play you some gay ass shit right here. Let me no, the whole fucking way. Oh no. Oh no. I know what to say. They don't like the language, but I keep saying gay. And I always try to say that type of shit. But at the end of the day, here we are. How do you describe it besides calling it fucking like just like it's weird. It's just so fucking gay. Like there's really no traits about it except that it irks your fucking nerves. And I'm not talking about something that someone does really. It's just a dead ass a sound. There's no words to articulate how a sound makes you feel like this weird awkwardness. Oh Lord. Holy fucking shit. My goodness gracious alive. What the fuck was I even about to play? I fucking was about to show you some whack shit. Yeah, I was about to show you something that I think is kind of whack. And it's like I call this the Anglo-Saxons because they say that there's a billion songs that you can just use these 4 shapes and you can play anything with. And it's like, that's so unoriginal and so fucking inauthentic that like you're literally fucking crazy if you try to convince me it's anything other than these niggas couldn't really play this bitch. Cause why would you sit there and play someone else's songs and sing them? Why would that be how you use your toys, bro? You just want to build like you never. If those jits never took their Legos apart and went to their friend's house and had a Lego war, that they was not no real human beings, and those people are NPCs, bro. They're NPCs. They never took their Legos to school and fucking had Lego wars. They're NPCs, bro. Cuh, I swear to God. These niggas ain't real humans no more, cuh. Twin, come in here, cuh. I just told the on the camera, man. Blood in there, sleep. I'm just fucking around. Anybody who actually watches my content knows I'm just completely fucking around right now, but any new viewers would be like, what the fuck is this shit? Funny. Goofy ass little nigga, man. Playing with them people. Why you playing with them people? No, I ruined that shit already. Well, let me play the shit I was talking about, the Anglo-Saxons. There's some so think of Riptide by Vance Joy. That's one song that I know for sure is on this. I like that song actually. But on the ukulele, the way you play it is on the Anglo-Saxons, bro. It's like, well, there's different ways you can play it, but at the end of the day, you got, it's I call this shape a fucking X because it's just the second fret. I don't know, 2nd fret, 1st string. So that's like 3, but if I throw in this one, I don't like that. I don't like the Anglo-Saxons quite. But if you play different strumming patterns on them, you can play all types of different songs. I don't really remember Riptide, but I know it's somewhere around those 3, and then this one. Maybe. No, it's this one. There you go, it's that one. I don't know, fucking Riptide is so, It's not Riptide. The Riptide is great, but the Anglo-Saxons fucking suck. It's so inauthentic. It's like, nigga, what? They were sitting around playing some tune that someone else fucking... It's like, when they wrote these songs, they had a beat, sure, and the beats are completely different. For a lot of these songs, the beats are like, they don't have the same sound. because there's other instruments with them, and they produced it, and there's like a real life, air quotations, digital orchestra, you know, that like went into building up an instrumental. But sometimes you get to hear, like with Riptide, it would be the raw ukulele, you know, or at certain points you could have the raw ukulele or someone that's performing it. And these other people, when they perform other songs with the Anglo-Saxons, you really think about it and you're like, oh my goodness, if anybody started on this shit and made the song from here, then they like, but you, I feel like it's just so, you got me cutting up, boy. They got me cutting up in here, man. But don't get me wrong. The Anglo-Saxons can be good if you play them well and you don't just play the Anglo-Saxons. I love the Anglo-Saxons now. I got you a song right here on the Anglo-Saxons. Boy, one time I seen this really famous guy, and for 2 minutes I felt like I was famous too, cuz. And then the angel on my shoulder slapped the fuck out of me and said, "What type of vanity did you just fucking partake in? That type of grandiose kills people. Kills people. And I never forgot that, boy. I won't say the famous person I met's name, but they was probably a demon, cuz. So I just be tattooing niggas. I just gave a nigga a tattoo of a demonic entity stalking a young version of himself, represented through a I forget the word, but he had a weird ass description that was cool as fuck. But I just gave a nigga a tattoo. Yeah, I tattoo it right there on his right ass cheek. I was just thinking, you know, one man, I gotta tell someone, let me give you a tattoo type shit, and when they come through, I put a gun in the tattoo box instead of the tattoo gun, put an actual fucking firearm. Get him sit down and look back at everything. You open the box and just have a gun in there. It'll be a funny ass prank. You know, I've been reselling these tattoo cartridges, y'all. I'm set. For the niggas with the pen, bruh. So I've been using them without a doubt, y'all. I'm set. Spin cartridges, y'all. I'm set. But I need to use them some more. Well, I've been ordering them and flipping them. You know what I'm saying? Because word of mouth spread difference. Like, when it's on hand, a necessity for a nigga could need a needle, I got the tattoo cartridge for you. The 3.5 millimeter liner shader code. I'm about to charge $48,000 for that shit, bro. Because I've been flipping this shit without the taxes. And I've been making so much paper gains money, cuz. Imagine if a nigga deadass admitted to tax evasion on camera. Imagine if a nigga who's dead ass sitting there talking about committing crimes on camera. You better comprehend that this nigga was not serious since he pressed the record button, boy. I'm dead ass fixing to end this video. Cause y'all niggas making fun of my hair this whole time. And I didn't detangle it yet. And you pretending that I'm crazy or I'm the electro wizard or some shit. I'm just goofing around. Ain't nobody egging my ass. We all is a Gnostic collective hive mind. I already played that one. Let me play a different one on that. It's not really the Anglo-Saxons. I might have already played this one too. I played that bit. No. That's not the Anglo-Saxons completely. But you gotta play some Anglo-Saxons in there. So I'm not gonna sit here and tell people that the Anglo-Saxons is no bad fundamentals to be learning on with your C's, your D's, and your X's. I don't know music theory. I never learned no music theory. They put me in 2D art every single year. And so I never once got put in no band, nigga. I wasn't really trying to get put in no band neither. Cause at the end of the day, y'all bitch ass niggas is some hoes. And them band kids all turned on each other. Ask any of them niggas that was in band if they still talk to they people in band. As long as they aren't still in band because they do it in college. Now those niggas are cool. You know what I mean? Like if you dead ass still on that music shit, then you're cool as fuck, bro. But if you fucking quit in high school and you just really like stop playing an instrument, you a NPC, nigga. You an NPC, nigga. I'm thinking about getting it tattooed on my motherfucking knuckles. Even though I told myself I'd never get a hand tattoo because that shit is whack. It's weak as fuck, bro. I'll never get no hand tattoos on this side, bro. I get my wrist done all day, bro. I get my wrist done, my fucking my forearms. Like, I don't want no tattoos that are outwardly showing because I know that people have this weird ass stigma in their fucking degenerate Gnostic hive mind brains where they fucking like, they feel the need to project their fucking body, modification on other people. You know, like they got a tattoo they think is a cool image, and so they're gonna get it tattooed in a place where other people could see it. But nigga, nah, bruh, you get a tattoo, nigga, you don't gotta hide that. But that ass, I don't give a fuck about nobody seeing what the fuck's on my body, bro. That shit's whack. That's weak as fuck. But I've been thinking about it. Maybe across my fist, nigga, I get it tatted there. Cause I don't wanna become one of them lousy ass niggas. I'm thinking about getting it across my knuckles right there. Like the DEATH. Oh yeah, I put that right there. So I can forever remind myself of what the fuck that shit is for them bitch ass niggas. You know what I mean? And once you put it down and you stop playing it after high school, like, that ass, bro. Why the fuck you can do what you're doing and still pursue like your dream? These people, a lot of people really feel like, a lot of real life human beings really feel like they have to put it all away, or they can't actually put time towards it, or they at least tell themselves that to make themselves feel better for not doing it. Damn, that shit real deal hurts because I know people, like I said, I've been working with a lot of different mages, bro. And I know mages who whenever they're like playing, they sound so great, but they tell me that they're so distraught, like mentally, because they've learned so much and they grow so gradually, and it really is like agonizing to where they don't even want to pick up their instruments sometimes. I can understand that, but you niggas was never no masterful mages, cuh. You some bitch ass hoe niggas. Maybe you were really good. Well, why the fuck did you put it down then? If you were really good, there's no reason to put it down. Because you know a billion songs, bro. The only reason you could really put it down is if it was hurting you. Like, that ass. I mean, my hands, I've only been playing for 2 days, but I'm already arthritic. Nah, I already had that shit from me playing all that Apex Legends and whatnot for 48 hours in a day. I used to... Look at my hands. I got that carpal tunnels. You can hear it crickety rickety. I got that carpal tunnels arthritis. Now I'm about to tattoo a sundial on somebody. So a sundial is a circle with a stick. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, cause we got it's the heliocentrism, blood. Wake the fuck up. I say, wake the fuck up. I got some songs I've been writing, but I ain't finna sing no silly little song. Fuck you and your niggas, blood. Yeah, think you trying to put me on the shit. Niggas ain't put on shit. Oh yeah. Look at my sleeping baby. Oh, you can already see him. Do you see my son? That boy, he slump. He sleep wherever, whenever. He don't care if it's a tornado and in a hurricane, Ian, Irma, and it don't go. He don't got no power. They say other niggas had it real bad and there was landslides and shit. Yesterday I watched that, yesterday I read that book, Stephen King, A Knock on a Cabin. A Knock on the Cabin, yeah. Basically, there's like this apocalypse and they come to this couple in the woods with a kid. And they tell them, they gotta convince them now, well, Hiatus, it's fixing up, the world's going in if y'all don't kill one of y'all niggas. Cause the book it's really short. You can read it in a day. Just give it a couple hours, bro. You'll feel way better if you eat and drink while you read. Don't get too lost in these books, nigga. Eat and drink, do some push-ups, go on a walk in between chapters and shit. But nigga, you should be reading, blood. Not if you can read. If you can read really well, then you don't need to be reading, you need to be journaling. That's the real way. And then you can get literate and learn calligraphy and what's it called? What's the word for penmanship? Calligraphy? Nigga, don't nobody give a fuck about no stat page on no Dungeons and Dragons. Nigga, we learned the calligraphy through the cartography, nigga. How you gonna be a cartographer if you can't even write no nodes on the map? No pinpoint, blood. Can't even comprehend space, depicting space. You gotta have a unit of measurement, nigga. Now I know that some people got a whole different schema in their head where they can comprehend through the constellations and the stars, but that's a whole different level of motherfucker tapped in. You know what I'm saying? Your ass wished you was that tapped in. So So anyways, yeah, I've been tattooing and playing with my old ukulele. Writing some music theory, writing some songs down for that I could never forget them. The hyperbolic time chambers, that's how it feels where I am, cuz. Looking at the world falling around us. I'm not gonna talk about none of that media, cuz. I don't wanna go on none of that. They gonna shadow ban us. Damn, got shadow ban right there. Mentioned it. Bitch ass nigga. Now what did you? I'm just kidding. But there's people who are really worried about getting like censored and monitored, surveilled. I don't know. And that's so funny. Lots of people out there. I'm not gonna name off a couple of them, cause then that's how this video gets fucking not even demonetized. So you know how algorithms are. Well, look, I get time in this video. I play a song, send you off. Send you off with a song. What's my favorite song lately? I played it. Nah, I was mixing Sears Retina with a different one. Everybody know that song. This bit go hard too. I don't know why I like this shit so much. This shit reminds me of like Wolves Howling. I like that. I just like the way that shit sounds. Does it? I don't know. That's not my paper disc song. The paper disc song, I've been playing it a little too much frequently, so I can play this song. I can play this one. I don't think I played this one yet. I tried to earlier and couldn't then, but let me see if I can get this. Okay, I know I got that bit. Oh yeah, let's do it. I'm not even strumming through right now because I'm so confident playing the song. So it sounds fucking horrible. The acoustic sounds so off. I hate playing with long sleeves. But it's colder than a bitch, boy. They got it set to negative 20 degrees here today. I said, say what? Negative 20 degrees. And they said Greta Thunberg was retarded. They said she was stupid. They said global warming ain't real, cuh. Carbon emissions ain't real, cuh. Ain't no hole in the ozone layer. Ain't God ain't finna scorch the earth with his fingers, cuh. And then the polar bears started having to swim across the sea. And I said, damn, they lying about global warming because these bears did not have to be doing that before. You can say it's normal, but you know that shit's weeds is doing strange things to the environment, especially with this urbanization, cuz. And they was trying to call me and Greta fuck niggas, retarded. And I used to ride right there with Greta. We was like this until she did that stupid ass shit. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't know what that stupid ass shit was, that bitch went and got her ass caught up with them folk. You know what I'm saying? We can't talk about that because we ain't trying to get demonetized on following them grave. We ain't trying to get no shadow ban. We try so hard to avoid topics like that. You know what I'm saying? When she started fucking with them people, I said, man, you know they bought me when I was born. You check the White House archive. You know that bitch and her husband came and they bought me. They sold my soul to them people. Quit playing, Greta. Talk about allegiance. Check the White House archives.gov right now. You'll find it. They came when I was born right there at the hospital. Unfolding them grave. Them bushes. They was coming so they could Fortnite dance on me in the bushes. You know, they came and they seen me and they take a picture holding me. And I say, whoa, y'all boys real life? Y'all real life? Well, put me in there. And now I sound retarded and crazy. But at the end of the day, it's the truth. They sold me to Israel when I was born, Greta. You know that. You know what I'm saying? I keep strumming from above the bottom line, the bottom string, and goopy ass fuck nigga, man. They don't even got no good posture. How you gonna talk to a nigga about putting down his instrument and you couldn't even hardly play your code? Shut your ass up. Yeah, like that. These fuck niggas be erratic. Periodically, I be cleaning blood up off the floor for a pussy hole. Huh. Yeah, that's just how life goes. Shit, you be so unironically emotional like a menstruating hoe. What you say? It must be a pathogenous in the air. Okay. Damned if I tell him.